Hey guys, it's Elisa. Oh my goodness, I haven't been on here in so long. I'm in the United States of America to see my wonderful man, my boyfriend, and it's been so fun, and I thought I would make a video just so I can post something to my YouTube. This is the look, and if you want to recreate it, just keep watching. The lighting here is so good, and that's why I wanted to take a video. Well, imagine I just flew all the way to the USA just to take a makeup tutorial video. Do you like my nails? Okay, so my skin is already prepped, it's clean. I have to take care of my man's cats, they're so cute. For my base, I like to use this Sola foundation primer. Use it as a skin tint, and it's really, really good. My shade is light beige. I honestly don't want to use too much, but I use enough. This is actually the mirror that I got my boyfriend, but I'm the one who uses it. Story time. So in order to get here to the United States, I had to have a 23-hour layover in South Korea, which it was fun there, but I was also very much tired, and because of that, my skin was looking so crazy. It was so dry and dull, like there was absolutely no color to it. So it took a while for me to adjust to the weather here and like just to the atmosphere. But let me tell you, traveling is so hard, and on top of that, my skin looks crazy. The flight to the United States from Korea was so cold, and I was even moving the little fan. I tried moving that and that did not help. So for 13 hours, nearly 14 hours, it was freezing cold and it was really rough, but it was all worth it because now I'm with my man. I feel like I don't really know my audience here on YouTube just because I don't post that regularly. Just for the sake of conversation, if you are Christian, which I'm Christian, not that it's any of the internet's business, but there are strict boundaries in place here. So if you know, you know. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's okay. But don't worry, the answer is no. There's strict boundaries in place. Okay, so next I'm gonna be taking my contour stick. It's like a cream based contour. It's from Caroline. I just got it at Watson's. The thing I like about this is that it's super cool toned, even though technically I'm like a warm tone girly. When it comes to contour, the best thing to do is to use cool tones and not warm tones, because if you use warm tones, it looks more like a bronzer, and for me, my face looks more muddy. I heard somewhere that shadows in general are cool toned, so if you want to get that natural look and that chiseled look, use contours that kind of look like this shade. This is, for me, the shade is Clay. That's what I use. By the way, if you notice I'm just using my hands for most of it, that's because I didn't bring all of my brushes, but also I just prefer to use my hands, except for blush. I'm gonna be using this Get Ready With Me concealer. It's in the shade Rose Beige. If I'm being really honest, this concealer isn't my favorite, just because I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't really do much. But I do love the brand Get Ready With Me, so I have other products of this brand that I really, really love. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I actually forgot, but now I will be doing my eyebrows before my blush. I'm using this Get Ready With Me Brow Lift Max. It's this one, and there's two ends. There's just like the grooming side of it, and then there's the laminating side of it. I love this product so much. I actually don't really fill in my eyebrows as much as I used to. Instead, I just put them in place and make them look nice, but I will be filling them in with another product that I will be showing you in a bit. I start off with this side. It's the smaller end, and it's the grooming side of it. Now, one thing that I noticed is that a lot of my product goes on my eyebrows, so my eyebrows kind of look concealed. I don't know how to explain that. It's kind of ugly, so that's why I go back in with just a little bit of a brown pencil, or in this case I'm using a marker. And then with the laminate side, obviously you're just gonna laminate it. I'm trying so hard not to have an influencer accent. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't actually speak like this. Okay, so for my eyebrows and what I'm gonna be filling them in with is the Issey. It's the brow detailing pen. Looks like this. And for the shade, oh, it's in warm brown, so I use warm brown. Personally, I like thinner eyebrows on me, so I don't really do too much on it. I just kind of fill it in the sparse areas and also cover up what was lightened by my concealer. So next, I will be doing blush. I just got this before I left. It's the O2O blush Glow Color Bounce Blush. I actually really love this product. It's in shade 01. And it looks like this, and it has a little bit of a glow to it. If you're into that like highlighting look, I really recommend this product. However, one thing that I noticed is that it does not stay on, so that's why I use a powder on top of this cream blush. I also have blush blindness, so I put this much on. Onyx, you wanna come up here? Everyone, meet Onyx. Look at this baby, he's so cute. He's so clingy. He's actually not supposed to be up on here, right? He's not supposed to be here. Okay, and of course to make it cohesive, I like to add it to the top of my forehead and then a little bit on my jawline. So this looks crazy, but it's gonna be fine. The Issey eyebrow pen and then using it as eyeliner. So that's what it looks like. I also have a black eyeliner, but honestly it's just a bit too strong for me, so that's why I stick to the eyebrow pen. Next, I'm working on eyeshadow. I got this from KKV. I think it's KKV. Yeah, either KKV or Colorist, I'm not too sure. But it's just this brown palette. It comes with like warm tone browns and then a little bit of a shimmery eyeshadow. And I'm gonna be taking this color here with this brush. I think I got from Colorist. Either that or Watson's. I don't know. It's just a brush. And then placing it here. It's so funny because I noticed that whenever I do makeup tutorials or makeup videos, I rarely do it, but when I do it, I notice that I tend to overdo my makeup look. So this actually looks pretty heavy for me, but that's okay. Normally I keep it on the subtle side unless, like, you know, I feel like going all out for the day, but since today we're just having game night with friends, I don't want to do too much, so I guess I'll just have to stick to this. And then what I like to take is this shimmery shade and then placing it like right here. Okay, that looks good. Next, to set my blush, I'm taking this Milani Baked Blush in Sparkling Rosé. I just got this the other day and I really love it. I had the choice between this and the Rare Beauty, but the Rare Beauty was just a bit too expensive for me. So I'm going with the more budget-friendly option. The low-key, everything here is kind of really expensive. The thing about this blush, and the reason why I got another blush, is not just to set my other blush, but to add highlight to it. Personally, I don't like highlighter, but for some reason I love the way that highlighting blushes look. So this blush has a little bit of like gold to it, or a little bit of shimmer, so that you see like it glows. It's so nice. Like I said, I have a little bit of blush blindness, so maybe this looks crazy to some, but I love the look. Okay, so next we're gonna be setting my face. This is like I've had this for like a long time, like years. Literally years. But it like lasted me that long. I still have some powder in it. It's just a loose finishing powder, so it's transparent. It's like that, and it's like that. If there's no powder on this pad, I like to take it and just like add it here. And it's crazy because I actually had the Laura Mercier powder, which was like all the rage before. I didn't like it. It did not set my face at all, and for the price that it was just not worth it. This one is not the cheapest either, but I would say it's the most worth it. Hey, no. He likes to scratch things. And then what I do is I just set it under the eyes a lot. Personally, I love the look of super blurred skin, even though it looks like makeup. Like, it's so obvious that you have a lot of powder on. Not like a cakey, like unkempt look, but like just super blurred face where it's like, you know, that's not natural, but it's still beautiful. I love that look, and I love seeing it on other girls, and that's what inspired me to have this routine with my powder. I met this girl once, and then whenever we went out, I noticed her face was so smooth, and so that's what made me go back to wearing a lot of pressed powder. So I just press this in, and of course we don't want flashback. Of course we don't want flashback if we ever take photos. So I'm taking this brush and wiping away as much excess as possible. This also kind of helps with the blush and like blending it out into my skin. The thing with me, at least nowadays, it's not really my goal to make it look like I don't have makeup, because honestly, I love the look of makeup. Like, I also love the look of no makeup, but at the same time, I just love the look of makeup. One other thing that I stopped doing as much over the years is mascara. I just personally like the way that I look without it. I like the way I look with it, but my biggest gripe with mascara is that it's so hard to remove. And at the end of the day, sometimes I'm just so tired and I have to keep scrubbing my eyes and I get so irritated. So I just skip it all together. Though some days I do wear mascara, obviously. Some days I wear falsies as well. But for the most part, and for most of my days, I don't wear mascara. Okay, now onto probably my favorite part of makeup, the lips. So for my lips, sorry guys, I'm looking over here because that's where my big screen is. I'm using the Get Ready With Me lip liner in So Good. This is the shade So Good. I love Get Ready With Me. I have their Lip Max, I think that's the name of it, super plumping lip gloss, and it's such a pretty pink shade. It reminds me of Victoria's Secret. But I will be lining my lips. Like that. I actually just remembered the Nina Park technique, so I think I will be doing that today. In order to do that, I'm taking this BLK lip tint. This is in the shade Summertime. And so I usually do not like lip tints, also just because I don't like these bright reds, but I do love Nina Park's makeup look. So in order to do that, I take it and then I apply that pretty much all over the lip. And this way, it just has that natural flush. My lips without lipstick or any makeup is pretty pale, like it's super pale. So that's why I love adding lipstick. and this doesn't look as natural on me just because of that fact, but I still love it. And normally I would take, this is my favorite ever lip liner. Sunny's makes my favorite lip liner in the world. My favorite is the shade Nudie, but to get that Nina Park makeup look, I use the shade Rodeo. The thing is, I forgot my sharpener and I cannot really line my lips. I'll try. But I like to add a brown color. Just to give it that like contour shade. Another thing that you can do if you don't have a brown lip liner is you can use eyeshadow, but I noticed that tends to dry my lips and my lips are pretty sensitive. So to finish off that Nina Park lip look, I like to go in with Issee's lip gloss. And I forgot this, I think the shade is Knockout, if you can look that up. It's like a purpley shade, and that's how I top it off, just to like add that sheen and then that like, I don't know, purpley / cherry look. However, I won't be doing that because thanks to my bestie Janelle, she recommended this to me. This is the Edam lip balm. I got it in the shade Fig Sauce. I love it so much. It has a metal applicator, so it's super cooling on the lips. It makes my lips super dark, which I don't usually go for, but I guess for this video we'll do it. But it's still accurate to my everyday makeup look because I'm using this every single day. And it just makes it it just makes it super smooth. And that's pretty much it for my makeup look. So that's pretty much it for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is what I do pretty much every single day, and I love it. It stays, it lasts. If I was in the Philippines, I would be using the Dazzle Me setting spray, the pink one, and I think it's like the matte one, not the green one. And it's like the best setting spray I've ever used. Here, I don't have a setting spray. I couldn't bring it, obviously, because it's aerosol can, but that's what I would be using. Yeah, if you guys are new here, my name is Elisa McGee. I don't know why I just said my real last name. I'm Elisa Marie, and I'm a musician, and I make music, so if you want to support me in that, you can just search for me literally anywhere. It's just there. And yeah. Guys, yeah, I love you. I hope to make more videos. I don't think I'm gonna make a vlog, honestly, because I love living in the moment here. I just like spending time with my boyfriend, and it's been so lovely, and I've just been loving it here. I will see you guys whenever I see you. I'm more active on my socials. You can follow me on Instagram at Eliza, that's 2 A's, Marie, even though I was not that active either. But yeah, I hope to see you guys soon and with more music. But yeah, I love you. Jesus loves you more. Jesus is King. Jesus is Lord. And have a blessed day. Love you.